Flex your biceps to the beat. Me and my set lose sleep just to stay up in the dance. Please don't try this life we lead. She has no clue that her presence is the highlight of my week. She thought that I messed with so and so, but that was just a story. Life is good, no more parties. Shook a guy might bore me. I come from that side of South where no fear was your uniform. Started dressing bright, reckon days look like a unicorn, but we was the one to see. Long time living in the city.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. Messi. Looking for options for movement. And back to the keeper they go. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And he's intervened well there. And he's going to be disappointed with that. He's got to be in. Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Frimpong clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Neymar is flagged offside. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Rodri. Camavinga. And the ball is out of play. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Messi. Nico Williams. Might look promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. That's headed upfield. Now he's off and running. Frimpong. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Lenormand producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Messi. Safi Sali. Saliba. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. And it's Stones. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's being shifted off it. And the counter is on. Stones. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Well read, nice interception. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it. And
in he goes again!
oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Well, they've got it again. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! He scores! Oh, offside.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. He's had it taken off him. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Griezmann. Neymar. Neymar! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Neymar deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That's a throw. Just eases him off the ball. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Koundé. Vieira.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Nico Williams. Nico Williams is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's Valverde. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Safi Sali. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. So we reached the halfway point.
Arsenal really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Neymar. Can he get it through? Lenormand. Can he put it away? Safi Sali. Now who's going to be first to this? Messi. Now Neymar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Foot in. Di Marco. Stones. Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Safi Sali. And here's Neymar. And the shot! He has done it! The second half sparked straight into life. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
So the first goal of the game.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's got away. Oh, not quite.
Neymar, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Messi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Camavinga. Casillas can pick that up.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Messi. Camavinga. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Frimpong. There's the shot!
Cambio de jugadores.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Lenormand clears it away. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he was quick to react. Kimmich.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, great chance!
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Arsenal making consecutive changes here. Sima getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Arsenal have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Arsenal must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Arsenal really could have done without this. To increase the lead. And that would have won it.
Safi Salih has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Sima. There's the hit! Really well taken goal. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
En el minuto 86, el dorsal
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what the...
It's Neymar! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Messi. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's well spotted. He's picked his way through. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Stones. Frimpong. Safi Salih. He could be in here. He's had a shot! Oh, wonderful, wonderful! Lionel Messi! Late in the day! This could well be it! Well, was he? And that is as far as it goes. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down.
So this world is yours. No, this world is mine. I stay on my grind. Let me remind you, time waits for no one. Clean up my home and then get my hair done. Feeling good. Time to do and be greater. Tell your friends you'll hang later. Fresh out the incubator. Been goals, then I manifest. If you want it, you got it. Go for it, you got it. It's already yours, you got it. Don't stop, cause you got it. If you want it, go and get it. Use your power, get to flexing, yeah. Keep on reaching, keep on daydreaming, yeah. Daydreaming, yeah. Gotta believe it. Daydreaming, and you will receive it. Daydreaming, it's already yours. Daydreaming, cause you got it, and you got it. Throw your hands in the sky, make it clap 2 times. Take 2 steps back like press rewind. Then do a spin if you're feeling fine. Now grab your friends and lose your mind. If you want it, you got it. Go for it, you got it. It's already yours, you got it. Don't stop, cause you got it. If you want it, go and get it. Use your power, get to flexing, yeah. Keep on reaching, keep on daydreaming, yeah. Keep on reaching. It's already yours. Keep on daydreaming, cause you got it, and you got it.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it
welcome
is the
to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A
against
sporting event
Arsenal.
which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it.
It's Griezmann! It's there! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So, a breakthrough already. Palmer. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Griezmann. Loose ball now.
Chance!
They've got to be quick to recover this.
Arsenal have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Valverde. And it's Stones. Palmer. And the shot! And we have our very first corner. Oh, he's been shot at goal! No mistake! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves, but
There's the hit! And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first...
Griezmann! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Hernandez. He's shifting through the gears here. He's cut it out. Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Neymar. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Palmer. It's a really well-measured ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Neymar. Palmer. Kimmich. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Barcola. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That's a little off target. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And that's gone loose. Pablo Torre. It's Kimmich. And it's Neymar. Griezmann. And he was alert to it. Kimmich. Bruno Fernandes. Hernandez. Barcola.
That was lovely, that.
He's got away. And he's been shifted off it. Camavinga. He could be in here. Sima. He's having a go. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Arsenal were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Valverde, Camavinga, and here's Neymar. Oh, this is... tries a shot! Goal! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Valverde. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that's a key interception.
Has been indicated.
And reclaimed it in a trice. He has found the way through. And the first 45 minutes are up. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Substitution in
Yeah,
progress.
I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Arsenal pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Arsenal do look as though they've made a half-time change here. Oh, and he's had a hit! Barcola.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Oh, red, nice interception. Pablo Torre. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Camavinga! Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And it's Messi. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cafu. Noticeable change. He's going for goal! Oh, what has happened here? There's the header! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery.
Arsenal certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's through here. Oh, important interception. That's the throw. Pablo Torre. Kimmich. And Pablo Torre. Costa Curta. It's Kimmich. Costa Curta. And Hernandez. Bruno Fernandes. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He can run onto that. Now it's Muller. He might be in here. Greece can breathe again. Just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And the shot! They've done it! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
It's become a case of men against boys. Look at the space. Big chance! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Kimmich. 75 minutes played. He's been picked out.
Greece seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter.
Bruno Fernandes! And he steered it beyond the post.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Number 17, Bruno Fernandes. Coming on the field, number 2.
Arsenal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
Substitutions taking place.
Barella. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Pablo Torre. Barella. Talisca. That is good strength. And it's Mings. Palmer. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, no joy this time. Saliba. Can he latch on to this? Ah, there's the shot! Pablo Torre engages and forces him off the ball. Williams! Oh, there was plenty on that. Barella. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight.
And that is that. Arsenal really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the
Volunteers
fans
for
make
each
their
block,
way home, so
please
must we.
report to the staff
Good
room
evening to you.
immediately.
Way of business cars, the way that you go stomp around. Do your job, seize the morning, take the ship as there is some. Anywhere is better, do the selling dream, playing tricks on our minds. We're talking about to give and a little one. Give us something real that we can all share. We can say we were part of something that made a change. Wet us all to the blue and lead us down. Got a world to run, it's not a sellable asset. There's a crazy like a love for you. I know that you don't care. There's like a love for you. There's like a love for you.
Arsenal get the opportunity to take a major step towards greatness. A chance to settle the tough issue of promotion and then to look to the future. The man in the dugout has come out and thrown caution to the wind, but he himself will be looking for the perfect outcome here. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Arsenal cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Oh, there's a probing ball, and it's Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, shooting chance! David Villa. And here's Torres.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Chance to finish! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was...
Torres! That was superb goalkeeping!
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. No way through, so back at chance! It's anyone's ball now. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. McAllister. Laporte does well to get it back. David Villa. Now it's Griezmann. Played back in. And that has been cleared. Tchouameni can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. The ball's gone astray. Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Torres. And Torres! It's a throw-in. Tchouameni. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Decent hit! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. David Villa. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Messi.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Griezmann. Griezmann unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Fernando Torres, he's had a shot! And they win it back again.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Messi. Arsenal have a free kick. Sima. He is through here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Beckham. Belletti.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Torres.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Great hit! It's there! And with that goal comes comfort. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that...
Hits one! And more and more and more! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Sima, and that could set him on his way. Palmer! And yes, it's there! They're back within reach! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That looks a good ball through. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Messi. Not the most accurate pass. McAllister. Steaming on. David Villa! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half. Beckham plays it short. And Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really.
And the half-time whistle goes. And we're underway again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Beckham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's been cut out, well played. McAllister. David Villa for Fernando Torres. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. So what can they make of this? And he was quick to react. Messi. Oh, this is a great... Now the finish! It's a goal! And they are cruising away. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal... Messi! Great football, shot and save.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
David Villa. Beckham. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given.
The attendance for this match was
from the goal kick.
61,052.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Pass is just off target. Oh, there's a probing ball. No, that's been intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number
It's
21.
their second corner of the game.
Griezmann. Coming on the field is...
Tries to get it
number
clear.
25, Thomas Müller.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, that's well spotted. And Torres! He's kept it out, just.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Laporte with the clearance. And it's Conte. Conte! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
That is good alertness. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Palmer. It's a pretty loose pass. Now he's off and running. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Messi. Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ødegaard. And they can counter here. Palmer. Neymar. Oh, red, nice interception. Now it's Mbappe. He's gone forward. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Ødegaard. Sima. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Brilliantly cut out. Arsenal came into this game with huge aspirations, but the pod... David Villa!
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 18.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Number 3, Stones. Coming on the field.
Ødegaard
Number 10,
goes short.
Messi. Number
Big
15,
chance!
Villanova.
And he's intervened well there. And here's Messi.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Palmer. Oh, nicely intercepted.
There will be 3 minutes.
Sports official
added
showing
time.
that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Messi. And he's been shifted off it. Back into the middle. Musiala. And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unpleasant.
Manifest my destiny. Easy life will come and find a way for me. Feel the love all around. And the spirits all around me. Feel the energy surround me. I just wanna spend my days just a setting timeless times, in the silence sounds, with my feet on the air and my head on the ground. In the oneness of light, as the chaos surrounds, keep the light in me, feel the love all around.
Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. This, of course, the Saitama Stadium looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch, so much like classic European stadia. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Arsenal cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Shapes to shoot! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
It's Griezmann! Oh, that was no routine save.
Griezmann clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
No, that's been intercepted. And it's played forward. He's had it taken off him. Mbappe wriggles his way through. Gets his pass away. Now it's Griezmann. Neymar. There's the shot! It's a goal! 2-0 and in next to no time.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Modric does well to get it back. Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Modric gets across to intercept that. That's been cut out, well played. Now he's off and running. Lenormand gets over and intercepts. Mbappe finds himself offside. He is through here. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's not got that quite right. Camavinga, and he was quick to react. That has not gone well. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's been won straight back. Foden. Out for a throw. And they win it back again. Palmer. Belanova. Ribéry takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, good, great hit! They want to be quick to recover this. Ribéry. Neymar. He's had a shot! Yes! And surely that settles it.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. That's a throw. that's definitely not his best. Alexander-Arnold. Griezmann. Camavinga. Oh, perfectly measured that. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, easy pickings there. And he can clear it away. Ball's gone out of play. Palmer. Foden. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Valverde. And it's Griezmann. Now there's a hits one! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
Oh, important interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. Now shooting chance! A whisker away from making it 4.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, it's terribly wayward.
Added time.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Stones. Palmer. Palmer! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Arsenal couldn't really be more watered.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. While the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Arsenal very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And we are back underway. Decent hit! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Arsenal are having a ball here. Cristiano Ronaldo. To Messi. Barcola. That is ended up in no man's land. Valverde is fouled. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. That's a little off target. Ronaldo has got himself a free kick. It's just beyond his reach. Saliba, it's run loose here. Well, that's well spotted. Saliba.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And that's another good win of the ball. Neymar. Griezmann. Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
For this match was 60,332.
Oh, great play.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Valverde!
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And the header! Has a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. And now a sudden chance to counter. Chip through. Pass somewhat off target. Camavinga looking understandably energised after his goal. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's found some space here. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a good run down the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Valverde. Barcola deals with that comfortably. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Messi. Palmer. And the finish! Now that was quite some save.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
They're up to 5 corners now. Neymar goes short. Can he finish? He's tried one! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Mbappe. Now it's Foden. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Messi. Stones gets a foot in here. And he's intervened well there. Messi. Now it's Foden. There they go, hunting in packs. Palmer. Gently done. Now it's Camavinga. Oh, that's fabulous. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Camavinga. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Look at this. And Messi! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, smashing header! Couldn't keep it on target. And it's Neymar.
Palmer really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Messi! And that's past the post. Barcola. Palmer. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, what a pass!
Added time.
Real chance! And that comes to nothing. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. There's good running with the ball. Now it's Messi. Face to face with the keeper. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Oh, and he's through the middle. And that will be it. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await.
This is my decision. I don't think you listen. You listen. I don't think you listen. I'm not the job. It must mean I'm not the same. It must mean for me to come out. It means that I'm not the job. I want to show you my world. Give me one break, I need faith to believe you. Give me something I'm lacking, I don't need nothing. You are my everything. Only me and you, only me and you. Only me, only you, only me and you, only me and you, only me and you, only make me your matter, make me your matter, make me your matter. Show me something, make me a pattern, make me a pattern. Fair to believe you, fair to receive you. Give me something I'm lacking. I don't need nothing. You are my everything. Only me and you. Only me and you. Only me and you. Only me and you. Only me, only you. Only me and you. Only me and you. Only me and you. Only me and you.
Arsenal take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. The action has already started. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very...
Up he goes! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Not the most accurate pass. Yamal. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pass somewhat off target. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Thuram! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kane plays a sharp little ball here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Out of play for a throw. And it's Kane.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Alexander-Arnold chasing after it. Griezmann. Nicely weighted ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Has a look and plays it forward. And that has put paid to that. Messi. He's gone for goal! A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Palmer. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Kane. It's Kane! He's scored! And this is getting better and better.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Messi. Saliba gets a foot in here. Threads one in. Pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Sima.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, good spread.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Alexander-Arnold clearly
Heads it! Guardiola finds himself offside. He'll try from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot on sight policy. It's just not working.
Camavinga gets across and deals with it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Ribéry. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Thuram. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long...
Yamal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Belanova. Palmer. That's a throw. Camavinga. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. That's a sharp pass. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. He's got away. And it's Ribéry. Hits one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Palmer. Valverde. That pass has been well intercepted.
Has been indicated.
That's really well manoeuvred. Sima. Now it's Valverde. Neymar. Cambiasso deals with that comfortably. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from
Hello,
here when they
everybody,
can
and quick
repeat
announcement
their
now.
first
We would
half
like to
success
ask
with
you all to kindly
another
stay
show of
seated
strength?
during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
Here we go again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C.
It's Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Great chance! It's in! The second half sparked straight into life.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He gets big! Valverde. Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Ribéry. Kane. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, delightful ball.
Arsenal are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Guardiola. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit.
Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
The attendance
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And the shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Number 99, Thuram. Substitution for Arsenal. Number 17. Coming on to replace him is number 25.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And the pass is intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Played into space out wide. And that is out of play. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Guardiola. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their... Kane! Magnificent! A finish of true class! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And as you can see, we've already started here. Davis. And here's Messi. Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, here's a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. In he goes again! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And he welcomes it in. He is just caressing the ball. Lucas Vazquez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Heads it! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
He's had it nicked away. Now it's Messi. Interesting ball. Stones cuts it out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Griezmann! Goal! Arsenal! First blood drawn. Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's looking to set free a runner. Terrific header! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
He's picked his way through. He's found the way through. Great chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Garnacho. Garnacho.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. And he's let fly. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Havertz. Played back in. Oh, important interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Back into the middle. Messi. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, perfectly measured that. He has found the way through. And through to the goalkeeper.
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But
There's the hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Griezmann. That is ended up in no man's land. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Throw in. Van Dijk. Valverde. Manchester United finding their passes. Bruno Fernandes. Played into space out wide. Keeper's dealt with that. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Van Dijk makes the interception. Alexander-Arnold. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, that's well spotted. Mbappe. Valverde. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe. And he's played it back.
that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Played back in. But that has not gone well.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Lucas Vazquez. And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Passes short and sharp. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Bruno Fernandes! He'll try from distance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Palmer. To Havertz. Lucas Vazquez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Williams. Williams! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Arsenal take the lead. And that is as far as they're going to go. Havertz. Davis. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Valverde. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Valverde. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of...
Shot a
The
goal!
attendance for this match was 71,649.
That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. What a throw in. Lucas Vazquez. Van Dijk. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, and he's through the middle. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Messi. Shot could be on. Garnacho. Valverde. And that is a little undercooked.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting, tries a shot!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Mbappe. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Musiala. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, great, decent hit! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Arsenal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Mbappe! He's had a shot! It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Lucas Vazquez gets across to intercept that. Oh, that's a key interception. And he welcomes it in. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Keeper's ball. Valverde. Garnacho. Moved on forwards. Bruno Fernandes. 5 minutes left on the clock. He's through now, has he got a shot away? Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bruno Fernandes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, and he's through the middle. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And the number on the board is 3. And it's played forward. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Well, how will we look back on that?
Arsenal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. Good evening to you all. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed Messi! Zakaria. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Havertz, he's got the shot away! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, perfectly measured that. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Havertz! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Kvaratskhelia. He's picked his way through. Quarter of an hour played. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Koundé. Kvaratskhelia. Saliba wins the duel this time, and it's Griezmann. Hernandez cuts it out. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has...
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Van Dijk. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Alexander-Arnold. Hernandez. Foot in. And he welcomes it in. Zakaria deals with that comfortably. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Cross goes in there. Up he goes! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Havertz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Messi. Pass is just off target. Camavinga. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Kvaratskhelia. He's got away. It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Vinicius Junior certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That looks a cracking ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Zakaria. Here's Koopmeiners. Koundé. Koopmeiners. And Hernandez. No, that's been intercepted. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Valverde. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. And he cuts out the supply.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Zakaria.
descuento.
Koundé. Valverde. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice physical challenge. There's the whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Arsenal get the second half going. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That is good alertness. Hernandez. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. Oh, played right into his path. Koopmeiners. Vinicius Junior. Here's Koopmeiners. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's a sharp little ball here. Valverde. Breathed shot at goal! Oh, he's been flattened there. No foul, says the referee. Kvaratskhelia. Koopmeiners. Here's Zakaria. Havertz gets a foot in here. Well timed, excellent interception. That's really well cleared. Messi being hunted in packs.
Well, he was running and creating with too much freedom, so this type marking is not a surprise.
Nico Williams bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Valverde. That has not gone well. Vinicius Junior, who's set up 1 goal so far. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Vinicius Junior. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, easy pickings there. Koopmeiners. And here's Messi. Messi.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8 será sustituido por el dorsal 17.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He's gone forward. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Griezmann might just make this. Floated through. Sima.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
What a throw in. So there's going to be another change here.
Cambio de jugadores
Johnson
en
coming
el
on here
Barcelona.
as broadly
El
expected.
dorsal 7.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And claimed it back swiftly.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Zakaria really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And Messi!
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So, third corner of the game. Van Dijk gets it away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here?
Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Griezmann. Arsenal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Griezmann. Will shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this. He'll try to keep this alive.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Now that's well seen too. Messi.
Habrá
Time
2
added
minutos
on
de descuento.
will be 2 minutes. Nico Williams. And he welcomes it in. He can run onto that. And that's it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.
난 필요 없어 navigate Hey, 본능이 나를 activate Don't make a wish now, just do it 지금 순간이만 birthday Switch on, 뭘 그리 놀라 넌 Wake up, 넌 놓고 있다가는 lost Kick up, 주저앉고 저질러 Just pick it up, just pick it up Up, never go down 오르막길을 즐기는 타입 봐 너무 feel the top, you swim away 멈추지 않아 누구보다 태양을 원해 What was that 널 밑에다 두고 Up, never go down 내가 딱 어울리는 건 crown 멈추는
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So that's got things underway. He's beaten the last man, Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Hits one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Beckham. Genuine physical edge about this game, it is quite attritional. That has been cut short. Can he get it through? And here's Neymar. Deep cross. Terrific header. There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That is a great pick out. Can he finish? It's there! 2-0, and in next to no time.
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Neymar. That's a throw. Pedri. Pedri! And that is doing no harm at all.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Neymar gets into some space. Stones defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Pedri.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Nico Williams.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see the
Shapes to shoot! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Pedri. And he's in on goal. Chance! He's scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Goalkeeper's ball. Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose.
Real chance! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Beckham. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Beckham. Some resolute defending there. Cleared away. Here comes the corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's through here. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. Shot could be on. Header! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Hernandez. Bellingham. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through. And the action is back on the way. Arsenal didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Oh, he's found support out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. There's the shot! That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Referee's given a throw. Fiddles it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Great hit! They've scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Veneno, pinga da boca daquela cara. Veneno.